So again, this is Old Man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for you guys who want to learn new and exciting skills in programming, especially PHP, and compete with the young crowd. Now, our last video, we were talking about the adding all the charts, and in the very end, I already showed you what the SKUs are, but in the very end I clicked on one of the reports, which was the original one that we have from the beginning, which I created back several videos ago, and we had a message. It was an error message, and let's go in here. The actual report I'm talking about is this one. This, by the way, is going to be a short video, so don't worry. I'm not going to keep talking and bore you with stuff, because I'm still going to be working on this other thing that I got going. And it was this one. Now, everything is fine, right? See, remember we showed you that? But we had a problem when I changed. I guess I took accessories, this one. So if I went to the edit, you will see that it's 100 and the reorder point is 20. So what I did was I added, remember we did it real quick. I said, let me make this into a 15 so I can show you. Let's save it. Okay, I went to the report and it gave me a problem. It gave me this. And I said, oh, I see what happened. And then I was going to show you on the next video before I do all the other things. This is deprecated, of course, this command, but I still use them because it still could be used. You don't have to. And it was a problem with contact info. I'm like, oh boy, okay, so I'll show you in the next video, because I was going to do a video, and then before I start doing that video, I was going to explain this part, and which is the problem, right? So if I went here and I changed, but basically what I'm trying to say is, I came here and I looked at 90, what was it, 91? No, it wasn't 91. I'm in the wrong place. I forgot what it was. We can go back. Let me see. Was it this one? Yeah, what was it? What is it? What the hell is this? Okay, I'm sorry. I get myself all confused. What was it? It was here. So I looked at this, I'm like, okay, contact info. So I went to the database, I said, well, it does have contact underscore info. And then when I went up to the SQL statement, the one that selects it so you can see it, so I said, let me go there. Right here. And as you can see, I mean, I'm not using it, I'm not calling. This here wasn't showing me that. I'm like, well, okay, I'm not doing that anyway, because I just want the IDs when it came to this part right here. And then I looked up here and I said, wait a minute. All I saw was, this was missing. This look. It was like that. I'm like, oh, okay, that's why. You can't find it, because I'm using it. Usually a lot of times I use the select and the asterisk. That means give me all of it. So hardly ever get this type of problem. But you don't want to do that too, because it bogs down the the speed, right, and memory. So I said, okay, it's missing the actual field. Of course, I put the comma right here, and then I added SS, meaning, you know, suppliers. Remember, because I mentioned it over here. See that S right there? Supplies S on this. This S means this stuff, like this stuff right here. Okay, and if I would have had R here, then I would have to make this R right here. R. You get what I mean, right? So I added these two things, and I'm like, okay, saved it, right? Which is cool. I'm gonna get out of this. Yeah, saved it. Went over here, and I no longer had that problem. In this situation, let's go over here. I've changed it to 15, right? Now, if I run it, you get this. See? That's the message you get. We can also do connect email, like to the manager, the person in charge. Say, oh look, the person who's supposed to make sure that we keep up with stock, right? We can do that too. But in this case, you know, you're here, you're working on it. You log in and say, let me see the log stop report. So you go like this. It checks the whole thing and it says, oh, wait a minute, there's a problem. One of them, see, look, 15. Right? You had 100, it was over this one, so you know you had that nice message, which we're gonna put back so you can see. But I made it lower than 20, and boom, look, it gives it to you. So in this situation, what we could do is these contact information here, we're gonna have another field that will, or a button, maybe we can have a button right here, that once you hit that button, it's going to create a purchase order. So that way we could get you know, more of that item that I want. Well, the accessory, I mentioned accessories. Could be anything really, but you know, let's say milk and eggs, those kind of things. You know, laptop or whatever. And what happens is it sends a purchase order. They go like this, and then it sends us the product. And then once the product comes in, we zap it in, and that's how we're gonna do it. But for now, I just wanted to show you what this, because we had that, you know, bad message, and it was embarrassing because I should have went back and checked. And you know, hey, now that everything is fixed, now we got no problem, right? Except that we're gonna add special features, because that's what I want. I'm even going to add a section, possibly another button right here next to the refresh, or maybe another section that just deal with PO purchase orders. What happened here? I don't know, maybe it'll be definitely be underneath here, so that way, you know, when it's time to change. So let's go back and fix that. Let's say right now we now have this thing set up to a scanner, like I can scan it in and that's it'll do it for me. I'm gonna do it manually, right? So you get the process. Oh look, we got them. We got all 21, 2, 3. You count them. It's all good, very good. And it has to go back to the actual location, and then we can, you know, right here, which is I guess it will be aisle 6. I don't know, this could be iOS 6, you know, different levels A, B, and C, iOS 6A or B, I don't know where you put your product, right? So let's put this back to 100. You go like this, right? It's all fixed. I'm gonna prove it to you that it's fixed. See, 100. So you go up and you go, oh, okay. You know, it's funny. I mean, I could, you know, we get these little things here, and I was just thinking, you know, you go, you check, right? You hit okay, puts you right back over here. Does it really? Let me see. You come here. Okay, you did 100, and then you hit this. Okay, we need to fix that. This is good. I don't know why, but this needs to be fixed right here. We no longer use that, so we'll fix that. But I wanted to go back to here. So, no, that's okay. I want my message. I want people to see. See, you can get rid of that. I want the message. So now when you go here, boom, see? All stock levels are healthy. So we're going to figure out what to do and how to connect that peel. I like to do that even though, yeah, we're going to do that first. Then, once we got, like, I'm comfortable with it, then I'll have the scanner situation taken care of. And once we do that, unless somebody comes up on some people, colleagues, or whoever's into this type of thing, give me like a supermarket people that are on sales. We'll say, oh, you know something, we also do this, then we'll add it in as part of it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to show you that, and you know. And yes, I called it 125TB because the yesterday video, the one that was showing you the situation, the stuff with the charts, that was 125T, and I didn't want to create another section for this because I'm only gonna just wanted to show you just that part. So what I'll do is, maybe I should have just added it in here. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you found that this was helpful, thank you very much. I just thought I needed to tell you. And I was gonna follow this up with all these other things, but I gotta do some things because I gotta go to the doctor. And I figured, hey, let me just do a quick video. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, give me a comment if you want to. And thank you, man. Until next time, a good night.